my Mahjong friends, welcome to the Mahjong Weekly Clinic. In this clinic, I'm here to improve your Mahjong game, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or a maven. You know, those seasoned players. You'll want to know more about pivoting in any like numbers. This information can improve your game when you consider all your options for switching hands. Let's find out more about the any like numbers category options and build confidence in pivoting. After our topic, we will play on ilovemahj, where you can pick up the basics, tips, and strategies in every game play. Join us. Please put any questions in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer. Type in the comments what you would have done different during gameplay or something you picked up. Also type in the comments if you have a topic of interest you'd like me to cover. I'll be sure to do so. Before we get started, thank you for all the love and support of the Mah Jongg Class Channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button for content that you enjoy so YouTube and I know. Share the video with fellow Mahjong friends and family. Comment, I love engaging all about Mahjong. Consider giving a thanks of appreciation by hitting the 3 dots on the right and hitting the thanks button. And email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com for anything you'd like to talk about Mahjong. We've been given the codes Mahjong Class 10 from Oh My Mahjong and Mahjong Co. Use the code Mahjong Class 10 at checkout. That's MAHJCLASS 10 at checkout for 10% off. We have a new Mahjong shopping site called All That Maj. This site offers our new Americana tile set. It's absolutely beautiful, representing the United States in our Mahjong game. Check out All That Maj and use the code Mahjong Class and click the link below to go directly to All That Maj. I can't wait to share my new set when it arrives this week. In addition, we also have My Fair Mahjong, Hip Hip Mahjong, Charleston Mahjong Club, and Bespoke Mahjong. Use the code Mahjong Class when you shop to get 10% off. Please make sure at checkout you use Mahjong Class so that they know that I sent you and you support the Mah Jongg Class channel by using Mahjong Class at no extra cost to you. Let's get on with our topic and learn and grow as Mahjong players. When you're playing Mahjong, it's always good to have a backup hand when your first choice falls apart. This is based on what's going around in the Charleston. Maybe part of your pair has been discarded and you're not ready to call Mahjong. Or maybe a joker exchange will offer you a better opportunity to play a different hand. Or someone puts up what you need on their rack as an exposure. There are many ways you could possibly pivot because hands have common tiles. The key factor is to wait on calling groupings and exposing them. Once you call a grouping, you lock your hand. So stay flexible and be patient. Play a hand that will use most of your multiples and then start calling when you lock in. It's most important, as in life and in Mahjong, go with your gut. Don't second guess yourself. As soon as you say, oh, I said switch, go ahead and switch and see what happens when you make the move. And never give up. When your hand goes bust, try to redeem yourself and find a pivoting hand and try to focus on what tiles you need and check if any of them had gone out. Don't give up until the last tile is discarded or if somebody calls Mahjong. Here is the any like numbers category switchable hands that I found to suggest to you when you're playing any like numbers. Some of them are within the category and most of them cross categories into other ones. Let's take a look. Starting with any like numbers, line number 1 and line number 2 and 3. Lots of hands work with any like numbers. Most of the time, I would be moving from a different category into any like numbers, not out of it. So keep that in mind when I'm showing you these hands. It's really moving into. So we'll review these again when we come across the categories. Any of the hands in any like numbers you can move within. The 3 hands there, they're very switchable within. Let's take a look with any like numbers in the year category. All the lines in the year category are easily switchable to any like numbers and vice versa. In the year category, line number 1, you would be taking your 2s, your 0s, which will become dragons, and your 2s, and you're pivoting to any like numbers, line number 1, 2, or 3. In the year category, line number 2, you can take your 2s and your 2s with your dragons, one of each, or even 1, 2, because there is the 2 dragons here in line number 3, and you will pivot to the year category from any like numbers. In the year category, you also, on line number 2, these 2s do not have to be 2s, they could be 6s. So you could take the 6 from here and these 2s with all your dragons. Don't forget your 0 is the white dragon here, so you'll bring that along with you. In the year hand, line number 3, you have flowers and a whole bunch of 2s that would work well. When you're in any like numbers, you can pivot to the year category, line number 3. Line number 4, again, you have a whole bunch of 2s that you can use with the 0 that is the white dragon, and you can pivot from any like numbers to the year category if you should be picking up 6s. However, I think it's best work that you're pivoting from the year category to any like numbers if you pick up more 2s or 6s. So it's a little confusing, and as I was doing this, I almost skipped this whole category and said we'll get back to it, but I thought let me go through it and show you all the like numbers that are on the card this year. There are a lot of hands that have duplicate numbers within the hand. Moving on to the evens category, which is 2, 4, 6, 8. Starting with line number 4, you have 2s with dragons. Yes, they're not in hand number 1 of any like numbers, but dragons show up in 2 and 3 of any like numbers. So hold the 2s with dragons. Or you can choose to play any like numbers with the number 8 and your dragons. This also holds true in evens, number 6, taking your 2s with the 2s from 2, 4, 6, 8 and your dragons and playing any of the like numbers hands or switching the opposite way. A lot of like numbers, and remember in line number 6, these 2s do not have to be 2s, they could be 4s and 4s, 6s and 6s, or 8s and 8s. It is important to hold on to flowers and dragons throughout pivoting so that you have the opportunity to pivot to a flowers or dragons hand. Line number 7, you take all your flowers plus your 2s and your 2s, and you're pivoting from any like numbers to even 7. Please remember these final 2s do not have to be 2s. They could be 4s, 6s, or 8s. So whatever number you have here, you're pulling the additional number from the singles of 2, 4, 6, 8. And finally, in the 2, 4, 6, 8 category, hand number 8, which is a concealed hand. So maybe you're playing that hand and you pivot into any like numbers. That's how I would play it. I don't know if I would ever pivot from any like numbers into a hand, but you never know. So this offers pungs of 8s with flowers to be able to work with any like numbers, line number 1, 8s and 8s with flowers. When you're gaining jokers, you can call for all the groupings, and in this hand in evens number 8, you cannot. It is a concealed hand. Moving to quints hand, line number 1, that works very well with any like numbers, line number 1. It also works well with consecutive run, line number 3. This is where you have repeating numbers. See the 1s here or the 2s? You would use that for any like numbers. Let me remind you, those 1s and 1s or 2s and 2s can be any number from 1 to 8. they would not be 9 because we need 9 here at the end. So with those repeating numbers, grab the like numbers, and you can move from any like numbers to consecutive run 3. In consecutive run 6, any Kong of a number and bring those flowers would work well with any like numbers number 1. There is your sextet of flowers, 6 flowers that would work great. Also in consecutive run, line number 8, which is concealed, you would be able to take your 3s and 3s or your 2s and 2s or your 1s and 1s and use them in any like numbers if you should gain some jokers and more of that number. Please remember again, they don't have to be 1, 2, 3. They can be 6, 7, 8. Any of those numbers would work well with any like numbers number 1. Looking in the odds category with any like numbers, there's lots of hands with any like numbers here. Line number 2, you have the numbers 3 and 3 or 7 and 7. They would work well with any of the 3 any like numbers hand. Odd number, line number 4, you have 1s and 1s in the beginning. And remember, the odd Kongs, 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, with the pair you would have for any like numbers, line number 1, 2, or 3. And line number 6 of odds, you can have repeating numbers. You can take the 1s and the 1s, or the 3s and the 3s, or the 5s and the 5s, or the 7s and the 7s, and use that from any like numbers and build a better hand. Lots of numbers repeating throughout the card. And finally in odds, number 8. And remember, number 8 is a concealed hand in odds. So if you're playing and you have a bunch of 1s and 1s and they must be 1s, I would take that and play any like numbers to be able to call for groupings. It's hard to go from any like numbers to the odds. I think it's better the other way. And finally, in odds number 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, the second half of B, you can take your 5s and your 5s with your flowers and pivot to any like numbers. In Winds and Dragons, there are 3 lines that have repeating numbers or flowers that you can use in the any like numbers hand. Line number 3 in Winds and Dragons, you would take any of your odd numbers, Kongs of either 1s, 3s, 5s, 7s, and 9s, and you can use it with any like numbers, line number 1. Line number 4 of Winds and Dragons, you would take your Kongs of your 2s and 2s, and again, they don't have to be 2s and 2s. They can be 4s and 4s, 6s and 6s, or 8s and 8s, and play any like numbers, line number 1, 2, or 3. And finally, in Winds and Dragons, you do have a hand with 6 flowers, except they're 2 pungs. They're not a sextet, meaning all together. Know when you can use flowers. A reminder, if it is 2 pungs, you must keep them separate. Therefore, if you expose a sextet of flowers, you cannot switch to line number 5, and vice versa. If you put up a pung, you cannot make that a sextet. Moving on to 3, 6, 9 and showing the relationship between any like numbers. Line number 1, you have a Kong of 6s and a pung of 6s in both hands that you can clearly play in like numbers. Line number 2 is a repeating numbers hand of 3, 6, 3, 6. So you could take the 3s, or the 6s and the 6s and play a like numbers hand. Line number 4, you have a pair of 6s and a pung of 6s that you can move to any like numbers. And finally, in 3, 6, 9, you have Kongs of 3s, a pair of 3s, and flowers that will help you in any like numbers. Remember that these 3s can either be 6s or 9s, and then you'll have the pair in the run of 369. It is beyond important that you remember to be able to switch hands. It's super important to hold on to flowers and a minimum of 1 or 2 dragons of each in any like numbers. This brings us to our final category of singles and pairs. I know we're all scared from this category, but let's talk about them. 5 out of the 6 hands are hands that you can pivot out of to any like numbers. When your pairs grow and jokers fall into your rack, pivot to an any like numbers hand. Don't let them go and move to any like numbers to be able to call for your groupings. Line number 1 is a perfect example of singles and pairs where you have the same number with all 3 dragons. So maybe somebody else is playing Winds and Dragons and they take all the north, east, west, and souths and you aren't able to play that. Pivot to a like numbers hand. Line number 2 in singles and pairs, you have the pairs of 8s at the end with pairs of 8s throughout the hand. Take those 8s and turn them into an any like numbers hand. It's a good start with 3 pairs of 8s. Singles and pairs, line number 3. There's lots of numbers here, whether you choose 3s, 6s, or 9s. You will take them and swing over to the any like numbers hand. And don't forget those flowers. Here's your flowers. You have 3s, 3, 3, or 6, 6, 6, or 9, 9, 9. Line number 4 in singles and pairs has no like numbers in it. It's all pairs of 7 numbers in a row. Line number 5 of singles and pairs has the like numbers of 1s or 1s and 9s or 9s that you can choose to use in any like numbers. These are giving you options to be able to move so you don't get locked into a hand if one of your tiles gets discarded. Our final hand, singles and pairs, line number 6. I always love trying for this hand, but before you know it, somebody discards the last 0, the white dragon, and you aren't able to call Mahjong yet. So then you give up and you adapt to a like numbers hand using all those 2s and the flowers. Give it a try and try to pivot from singles and pairs to any like numbers. So as you can see, I would pivot into any like numbers rather than pivot out of any like numbers. There are all the categories that seem to filter in to any like numbers. Stay patient and don't call right away until you have supporting tiles to your hand, just in case you decide to pivot. It is so important to hold those flowers and dragons until you secure what hand you're playing. As I mentioned at the beginning of this lesson, any like numbers, line number 1, 2, and 3 are great hands to pivot into from other categories. I'm sure we'll continue to learn more pivot hands as we travel through the card learning pivot hands. So let me know if you discover any switchable hands. Please share it in the comments below or email me at Mahjong Class. As we can see, any like numbers is a great category to fall into from any of the categories. There are lots of like numbers on the hand, whether it's a pair and a pung and a kong, or kongs and kongs. You can be sure you can switch to any like numbers when you have multiples of the same number. So keep a keen eye in the Charleston, as well as when your pairs disappear or there's exposures or an opportunity for a joker exchange. Let your hand be the most flexible and pivot to another hand that we've suggested here, using flowers and dragons. Be mindful of other people's exposures to notify you in your gut when you should pivot. As I mentioned in my previous videos, I'm still working on a new way to look at pivoting hands. I'll be sure to share it with you soon. I'm keeping it a secret until it gets completely put together as we travel through the card learning pivoted hands. Now let's go on to ilovemahj and see how well we can pivot. When you join ilovemahj, use the code CB and get a 3-week trial for free. At registration, use the code CB. You don't need a credit card, just try out the site. I'm sure you'll love it and be joining soon enough. It's a great site to play on. Please Consider becoming a channel member. Take your love of Mahjong to the next level and join the Canasta Class Channel members. I thank you for all those who already become members. Hit the join button on the homepage and read all about it to become a channel member. On the homepage, you can also hit the magnifying glass and search for topics of interest that you can explore. If you're looking for more information about whether it's basics, tips, or strategy, I'm sure it's there. If not, email me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com. Let's head over to ilovemahj and play a game or two. On ilovemahj, we're going to play Game Launch, Play with Bots, Official Game, Advanced. We're going to start our game. Make sure your timer is off and you have the card of 2026.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. Look for the strength of your hand with just pairs. We have twos. We have 2, 4. We have more twos. Maybe we're just going to play a twos like numbers. So let's get rid of the 3, the 5, and the 7. If we didn't like getting rid of this 5, I think that's a good pass. All odds. It happens. Oh, we pulled an 8. We're going to keep it. Let's get rid of a 1, a 7, and a 4. It goes quickly when you're just having your head that you're trying to get rid of all odds and keep evens. We have a 7, a 9, and we don't need this east. Let's continue. We have a 9, a 5, and a south. We picked up another 2. We have a 5, a west, and a 7. A 7, an east, and a 9.
Courtesy pass.
And a 7, south, and 5. Wow, 5s and 7s were going around. I wouldn't doubt that somebody's going to play upper numbers, 5, 7, 9 maybe. We did pick up a 4. And we have 2 9s before we have to make any decisions.
9 bam, 5 dot.
I'm not calling for anything. I'm letting the hand
9
develop
bam.
on its own to see where it's going to put
1
me. We
bam.
could be playing in 2,
7
4,
bam.
6, 8, or we can be playing in twos.
North. 7 bam.
There's
8
ones
dot.
over here, which I know one of the ones was
South.
going around.
3 crack. 9 crack, 4 bam. 3 crack.
There goes 1, 4
2
of
crack.
ours. Up there was the twos. Maybe I should have called it. I'm not even sure what hand I'm playing. 2s and 4s generally have to be the same when you play them. I'm going to get rid of this 8.
8 dot. 3 bam. 5 bam. 7 dot.
Got another dragon. So if we play twos, we would need matching dragon, one of each, or the bottom hand 2. Do we just play twos? Or we can play 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 7. We don't have the flowers. Play line number 6, 2, 4, 6. Let's start getting rid of these 4s. Maybe we'll get the
West.
2s to go with it.
Joker swap, 2 bam.
Oh, there goes
9
a 2.
crack. 9
Oh,
dot.
somebody exchanged the
7
1
crack.
bam.
9 dot. 6 bam. 5 bam. 1 crack. 9 dot. 6 bam.
Oh, we're getting a bunch of dragons.
4 bam. 7 bam.
In
6
any like
crack.
numbers, we only need 1
8
pair
bam.
of dragons. And now we got a flower. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this red.
Red. Soap. 6 crack. East.
We got a 6. I'm not going to keep it.
6
I'm looking for a
crack.
bunch of
4 dot.
2s. We can call for this 2. We need this one here because I think I missed it by accident.
6 bam. East.
All right, now we got to make a decision. We don't have any of the other 2s. I'm going to start getting rid of the
So,
dragons.
7 crack. 8 crack. 5 bam.
Got a
3
3.
bam. 5 crack. Call. 8 crack.
5's across the
Joker
way.
swap.
We should get a
South.
5.
North. 2 bam.
Oh, it's gone already. There's 1, 2 that would have been here.
4 dot. South. 5 dot. North. South. 8 dot. 3 dot. Call. 5
Maybe
dot.
this will be a wall game. Who knows? Okay, we got the 2. I'm looking
Red.
at
9
either...
dot.
Oh, did I get rid of the dragon? I shouldn't have. I was thinking of line number 6. I needed the red dragon. Yikes. I got rid of 2 of them.
2 dot.
Should I call for that? I'm going to call. Putting out 2 jokers. That's kind of crazy.
Call.
I need a 6 bam here. And I don't have the right dragon, so I'm kind of messed that up. I think I got rid of the white and the red. So maybe we're playing line number 3. So I'm going to get rid of the 8
bam.
and the
4
4.
dot. 6 bam. Joker swap. Green.
Yeah, let me get
4
the
bam.
6.
West. North. 1 crack.
You don't need the 3.
3 bam. 8 crack. 8 dot. Flower.
Can't call for
6
it.
dot. Call. 1 crack. 7 bam. 9 bam. Joker swap. 7 crack. West. East.
5 dot. I don't think we need
5
it.
dot. Soap. Red. 8 bam. 4 crack. Red. Flower. Mah Jongg.
Oh boy. It's all right. We were coming along. I was going to try to play line number 3. I needed 2 flowers. We had our 2s and I needed the other 2. So I needed 2 pairs, which was quite a bit. But that's okay. Kurt beat us to it. He was playing line number 7 of consecutive run, 2 flowers, 1, 2, 3, all in 1 suit. Good for him. Look at all those jokers. Annie was playing 4, 5, 6, 7, pung, pung, kong, kong. Amsa was playing consecutive run, line number 2, 3 flowers, 1 and 5 in the same suit with 2, 3, 4 in the middle. A little bit of ways to go. Not too bad. On to our next game. I liked playing a like numbers hand since we just talked about them.
Charleston.
Sort by suit. I have 2, 6, 8 again. Oh geez, are we going to play a 2, 4, 6, 8 hand? Let's get rid of the 5, the 7, and the east. A 3, a 9. Oh, we have a pair of 3s now. 3, 4. 5. I don't think we're going to play these 3s. I'm going to do it and get rid of it. 1, 3 went out. A 1, a 9, and a 1. Unless we play 1, 3, 3, 5. Get rid of the 8. Change it to low odds. There's the 1. Here's the 5. I think I got rid of the 3 earlier.
Second Charleston.
7, 6, and 4. I'm going to do this 4. There's a 3. Here's the 4, a 2, a south, and a 7. An 8, a 4, and now we have a red. There is a hand, line number 5, in consecutive run. It's 3 flowers, 1, 2, 3, with dragons. I don't think any 2s went around. I'm going to get rid of this 4.
Courtesy pass.
A 9, a 3, and a 7. I'm going to do 3 tiles.
Soap.
And we got a red. I'm looking for 2s, and I need a pair.
9 crack. 4 bam.
Somebody must be playing 2s.
9
Not
dot.
1, 2 came
4
our
crack.
way. If we get a 5, we could play 1, 3, 5.
3 dot. 4 crack.
Okay, got a flower. Kind of coming
6
together.
crack.
We need
South.
a 2 or a 5.
5 dot. 8 crack.
And
9
the
dot.
5s
9 crack.
we need, that's line number 5. We can use this and call for the grouping.
4
of
crack.
fives.
5 crack.
Okay, that's the first 5. I'm going to let it go.
North. 9 bam. 7 bam.
Because we need 3 flowers.
7 crack.
3 fives. Oh, it's coming
1
together
dot.
now.
3 crack. 9 dot.
And only a pair of 3s, so
5
that's why I
crack.
didn't call that. Let's call that 5 for a pung.
Call.
And now we need either a red or a flower for the win.
5 bam. 4 dot. 7 dot. 7 crack. 3 dot.
See if we get it.
6 crack.
That was brazen to
7
put
crack.
2 jokers out. I don't like to do that.
6 bam.
And we got it. Oh my goodness. Look at all these jokers we got. Let's Mahjong.
Mah Jongg.
Very nice. So in that example, line number 5 of consecutive run works very well with line number 5 in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We're starting to learn switchable hands. Let's look at everybody else. Yay for us. And look at what we won with. Flowers and dragons. Hold on to them. Cart was playing line number 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1 suit. He had a long way to go. Annie was playing consecutive run, line number 5, the same one we were playing, but she was playing 3, 4, 5. She didn't have any of her dragons. She had a ways to go. Amstead was playing east and west with even numbers of 8s. That's a good pivotal hand to any like numbers, but good for him. He was working on it. He was 3 tiles away. On to our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have 8s, 8s. Let's get rid of 3, 7, and 3. Maybe we'll hold back this 3 and get rid of this south. North, 9 and 3. We're holding all evens. Let's continue.
Second
We're playing
Charleston.
3. Gonna get rid of the east. Sort by suit. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I don't know what we're to get rid of now. The green. A south, a 3, and a 9. A 4 dot. A 5 and a 9. You can also look in singles and pairs, line number 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8 with 8s. Maybe we get rid of the flower. Is that crazy? Or get rid of something over here. I'm going to get rid of the 2. Let's see what we got.
Courtesy pass.
1, 9, and north. Let's get rid of those. Maybe we're playing 8s.
Bam.
And we got a 6. We already have a 6.
So
let's see how it plays out. But that's good for line number 2.
9 dot.
And singles and
8
pairs, 2,
bam.
4, 6, 8.
South.
Do we need the 2? We don't need the 2, but we're going to
3
hold it
bam.
and get rid of everything
3
else
bam.
yet and see how this
9
plays
crack.
out.
Green.
We got a 2.
9 bam. 9 bam. 1 bam. 2 dot.
A
3
3.
bam. 7 crack. 8 dot. 5 dot.
1 8 dot went. Another 2. We can play 2s with 2, 4, 6, 8. And that would be line number 6 or line number 7. Let's get rid of this 6, I guess.
6 dot.
There's
1
also
crack.
line number 4 with 2s and 8s with the matching dragon.
6 dot. 5 dot.
A 2 dot. We don't want that. As I play all 2s now, switch to like numbers. I'm going to get rid of this 8.
8 bam. South.
Not doing singles and pairs anymore.
Flower.
Get rid of the
3
3.
bam. Green. 4
All
crack.
those dragons seem to
3
be
dot.
going out.
South. Call. 7 bam. 4 bam. 9
I have
crack.
to remember the
2
south's
bam.
over here. I might have missed it.
5
I can't
crack.
call for anything. I don't have a
Green.
joker.
7 crack. 6 dot. Red. 6 bam.
All right, another 2. Let's get rid of this 6. Maybe
bam,
we're just playing all
5 dot.
2s.
5 crack.
Or 2 and 8. Let's see if we get
9
some
dot.
flowers.
7 dot. Call. 9
We have
dot.
a lot of 2s though. That would be nice.
4 dot.
South and a 7 dot.
1 bam. North. Call. Red.
I figured they needed that, but I didn't
4
want to hold
crack.
on to it.
9 dot. 4 bam. 8 dot. 4 dot.
I think we're just going to go to 2s or 2s and 8s. Let's see how it plays out.
Flower. 7 bam. 5 bam. Soap. 1 dot.
Boy, we got no
Soap.
dragons.
1 crack. 8 dot.
Where's all the souths?
2 dot.
We could play 2s and we can call for this for a Kong, which would be the bottom hand, but then we would need 2 dragons. I'm not ready to do that. That could be our pair.
3 crack. 6 bam. 1 crack. 1 bam. 1 bam.
An 8 we don't
8
want.
bam. 4 dot. 4 crack. 9 bam.
Okay, there's a dragon.
6
Let's
dot.
keep it.
5 dot. 4 bam. Joker swap. Mah Jongg.
Oh, bummer. I was thinking of playing with the dragons. We would need one more dragon here. And we could call for our 2s. And we needed the green dragon. I don't even know if they were all out. We could have got rid of the flower, did a joker exchange. But congratulations to Kurt. He played flowers with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, line number 2 in consecutive run, all in one suit. He had 4 jokers. Annie played north and south with Pung and Pung, east and west with Kong and Kong. She was 1 tile away. Good for her. Amstead was playing consecutive run, line number 2. He had no flowers. He had the numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had quite a ways to go. On to our next game.
First Charleston.
Sort by suit. We have no pairs. Oh, we do have 5. 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of the 8, 1, and 9. 5, 6. Oh, do I keep these wins? Are they going to mess me up? We got a 5 and 8. East and west with evens. We have 5s, which would be north and south. All right, east and west, goodbye. 9, 8, 1. We can continue. 9, 8, 1. 2, 9, 5. Kind of like this 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3, 4, 5 is coming. Let's get rid of the 2, north and south.
Courtesy pass.
3 tiles, 4, 1, and 9.
So.
And nothing.
9
we
bam.
could keep the 5s.
Flower.
We
So.
need the red dragon.
2 dot.
Ah, there it is.
6 bam. North. 1
See
bam.
if anybody wants those
South.
5 bams. Maybe we'll get a joker swap
7
out
dot.
of them.
7 dot. 5
We
bam.
need a whole bunch of red
1
dragons
bam.
or some jokers.
North. 8 dot.
And we need a 4 crack
2 dot.
for line
9
number
bam.
2 in consecutive run.
5
I love
bam.
the jokers.
6 dot. 4 bam. South. 8 crack. Call. North. Green. 8 bam. 2 crack.
Come on.
2 dot.
Give us a 4.
1 bam. 8 bam. 6 crack. 5 dot. 5 bam.
We are 1
6
tile
bam.
away. We need a 4 cracked for the win.
6 crack.
Thank you
2
for those
bam.
jokers.
9 bam. 1 bam. 1 crack. 4 dot. Call. South.
4 dot across the
1
way.
dot.
Oh, now can we switch somewhere? Because we don't really need this joker. Is there any hand we could switch to? I don't think so. I think we're going to have to get rid of the joker. could move to quint and play a quint hand. That would be fun, and we're ready to call for each. Let's move to a quint hand. Oh, we still need that 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing a quint hand. You know what? We're not going to play the quint hand. We're just going to get rid of 1 joker. Is that not terrible? Because we're in a position for the win. Why would we switch? Let's get rid of the joker.
Joker. 9 dot.
We need the 4 crack.
East. Call. 1 dot.
But that's an opportunity. There's a switchable hand to line number 2 of quint from this hand.
5 dot. 9 dot.
Should be writing these down so that when I get to that
9
category, we can talk about it.
8 dot. 7 dot. 3
I'll
dot.
be shooting myself if I get another joker. We could have did the quint category.
1
Although I
crack.
still need the
5
pair of
crack.
4s. I don't need that 5. You only need 3 of them.
7 bam. 8 bam.
Where is the 4 crack? Oh no.
Joker. Joker swap. 4 bam. 6 bam. 7 crack.
Maybe we should have switched, but we still would need... Oh, there it is. We got it finally. Hand number 5. 3 flowers. 3, 4, 5 with matching dragons. Mahjong.
Mah Jongg.
Whoop, whoop. We had a great day today. Let's look at the lead. Oh, before we look at the leaderboard, let's look at Winds and Dragons line number 4 for Kurt. East and West with 8s. Oh, they like those 8s. Annie played consecutive run line number 7. 2 flowers, 4, 5, 6 all in one suit. She was missing 5s and 6s. Amstead played 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 line number 4. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 with the pairs being 3s, so he has to have Kongs and Kongs of 3s. Good for him. We won 2 games, so I should be at the top of the leaderboard. Oh no, Kurt is. I guess maybe he won the first game, so he's first. So Kurt and I both won 2 games each, 70-70, and Amstead and Annie did not win at all today. I would say that's a great game for us. We won 2 games. Congratulations to us. Thank you for being a part of Any Like Numbers Pivots Hands, and it was fun playing games today to show you how I pivot during the game and playing like numbers hands. I hope you enjoyed the topic and learning a thing or 2 about pivoting. If you did, please don't forget to give a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you learned or what you'd like to learn more about, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great week playing Mahjong, and next week we'll be talking about quints and pivoting. Thank you all for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.